Everybody, it's Jeff from Jess Adventures. Um, we're getting things prepared, organized, and continue thinking about all the hoops and things we have to do to prepare to move abroad in the 1st of March. Well, actually, around the middle of March. I've been researching and trying to find out lots of different things that I have to complete because I'm going to retire February, and so that means that I'll get my first check the 1st of March or the last of March. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm going to be filling out my Social Security papers. I can do it online, or I can go to the local office to fill out my paperwork to enroll for my Social Security checks to start being delivered in February or March. I've still got to figure that last piece out. Um, I've been checking into flights at that time. Looks like they're running around $575 um, a flight, and that's going to take 2 days to arrive over there, leaving on a evening all the next day, and then arriving the next morning in Da Nang. That's what I've priced it at right now. I would say that if I wanted to go to Cambodia, Phnom Penh, or if I want to go to Hanoi or Saigon, it's going to be generally within 30-40 bucks. Um, but that's what that's looking like. I've got my passport. We've already discussed that part. Um, I've started cleaning out my apartment. Excuse me. Cleaning out my apartment, reducing clothes, items I don't need anymore. Want to start really minimizing my things that I need. That's all I'm going to take is clothes and a few items that I have to blog with, and some memorabilia that I really want to have with me. Um, looks like let's see. I've got to cancel all my unneeded subscriptions, and you can't imagine Curiosity Stream. I've used it once or twice. Paramount, Apple TV. There's all kinds of things that I've got subscriptions for that I watched a show and then I haven't deleted it, the subscription. I've got Netflix, and basically that's going to be it. I even canceled my YouTube TV subscription today. No need for it. I want to be as bare bones as I can get when I go over, and then just go from there. Um, I've got to make sure that I have my visa, but that in due time I won't have to fool with that until I'm really close. But I'll do that online, especially if I'm going to Da Nang, if I still believe them, and go to Da Nang first. Um, Cambodia, you can do it either way. You can get it beforehand, or you can get it once you arrive. Cambodia is really simple and easy. I just got to make sure I get the right one once I get there. If I wait to get there, there is a difference, and it will cost you time if you get the wrong one. I'm not sure exactly on those, so I'm not going to try to explain it to you now. Um, and then I've got to look into health insurance. I mean, this ACA crap that the Republicans won't go ahead and authorize the payments and the credits for. Um, I mean, that's what I was going to do. I was going to use the ACA, but there's no way I'm going to be able to afford ACA for insurance if something don't get done. If they're going to let it expire, because if I was going to be able to use the ACA, the first year or the first year, I guess is right, would be cost me $400 a month because of my pay for this year. Well, no, it should be next year. So and I retire, I won't have that income. So it should just be my Social Security income. But based on my salary as of this year, if I was trying to get ACA health insurance, it would be costing me $450 a month. That's with the credits. Um, Without the credits that the Democrats are trying to hold on to, it would be thousands to $3,000 a month. Now, who in their right mind is going to be able to afford that? And I don't understand what their fight is. I really don't. And that's why the Democrats are hanging on so tightly to make sure that this is taken care of. Because if they don't, if they pass you know, the bill and they open the government back up without that, they're not going to do anything. They've said they were going to have an insurance proposal since Trump was in office the first time, and they've not proposed anything. So that's just a farce. Okay, but I've got to find some type of insurance now. I know that there is some insurance for when I do get overseas. I can use a company called Safety Wing that I've heard a lot about. Um, but I'm going to be checking in the process for that. I don't have any medical conditions other than I am on blood pressure medicine. So, using my blood pressure medicine, I've been on it for many years and it really keeps me leveled out and I haven't had any issues in years. Um, as you can see in the background, I've got my exercise equipment. I will be selling that before I go, for sure. Um, but I've been using it. I've been dedicated working out and riding the bike and doing the treadmill. 2 miles on the treadmill this morning. I've been eating healthy. I've posted a couple of meals I've been eating, but I've been eating like that every day for a week and a half. I haven't checked my weight. I don't have scales here in my apartment, but I will check it Sunday evening when I go to my parents' house. They got a good set of scales over there. So I'm going to check it because okay, I'm just going to tell you. I was 250 pounds. And I got to be down at 200. So I got to get 50 pounds off of me. Now, I don't know if I'll get 50 pounds off of me before March, but I can get 20 or 25. And I'm highly motivated at the moment, and I got to keep that up. So I got to find a way to stay motivated. You guys help me stay motivated, please. When you have the opportunity, ask me a question, make a statement, give me some ideas. I'll keep posting a few pictures of the meals I've been eating. You know, a lot of chicken, a lot of rice, a lot of salmon, some tuna. Yeah, salads. It's going to be harder when I go back to work. But when I'm at work, I usually just get my coffee in the morning, and then I usually eat lunch there. And I can eat salad, and it's pretty healthy, but the protein that they serve there is not going to be healthy. It's going to be deep fried, and it's going to be hamburgers and hot dogs and things like that. It's free. Who can complain about free? But it's not good for me, so I may try to take me some lunch, sides and things like that, or at least some protein to go with the salad that I can eat there, and I could prefix some chicken breasts, or take me some tuna with me, or some of these salmon fillets that I've gotten, canned salmon fillets, and they're actually pretty good. I've ate them a couple of times. I don't know if I'd posted one of those meals online or not. But yeah, I wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know I'm still working on this project of eating healthy and getting everything lined up to go to Asia in the spring. I was, thinking about waiting another year, but I just don't think I can. I can't stay here. I don't know if we'll even have a 401k if I wait after March. I may not have a 401k. He may find a way to take that from us before March. We may be in all out street battles before March. I don't know. He's invading Venezuela now, dropping bombs on their ships. Says the CIA is in the country. And I know he's saying it's drugs. It's drugs. It's not fentanyl coming from Venezuela. Cocaine, okay, yeah, but cocaine's coming from Venezuela, coming from Brazil, coming from many places. So he sees Venezuela as easy mark. I don't want to get on my soapbox too much, but it's true. Um, he's really gone way out there, and I just don't think I can stay any longer than March. Um, I can live on the income I get from my Social Security and my 401k. As long as I stay under $1,000 a month for my rent and the things I have to have, my budget under 1,000 or right thereabouts, I'll be fine and can still save some money. I won't have a car. I won't have a car payment. No insurance. You apartment will be half price, or more than half price. Even though I live in Huntington, West Virginia, and my rent's kind of cheap, it still will be half price. I'm paying $775 a month here. The food prices are crazy. You eat out, or you go to the grocery store. It doesn't matter. You're paying an enormous amount for eating and hygiene supplies and cleaning supplies, and it's just out of control. And I don't see it getting any better. It's not going to get any better. It's not going to come down. He's got he has no interest in bringing it down. Our farmers are suffering, can't sell their soybeans. We just gave Argentina $40 billion. $40 billion? I mean, what in the world? Oh well. But yeah, I'm here. It's Friday afternoon. It's the last weekday of my vacation, so then I just have the regular weekend left before I have to go back Monday. I am not excited about that. I'm gonna try to make this weekend, something uh, keep my mind off going back to work. Um, and yeah, then like I said, I need to file my Social Security for my Social Security at the end of this month, 1st of November. It says that you should do it 3 to 4 months in advance. Now, if I get to February and I want to change my mind and not take my Social Security at 63, you can. You can back out of it as long as you're not drawing. I mean, if you start drawing, you still have 6 months or a year that you can back out, and you just have to, make that money back up at the end when you do retire. That money will come out from somewhere because that was what money you started with. But you can change it. You can change. Um, so anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to look over the games for tonight. I didn't do so well last night. I mean, the Dodgers won, but I had the Steelers and Rogers to throw over two touchdown passes are over, which covered. But I had Steelers just to win. They didn't have to cover any spread, and they get beat by one and look like crap doing that. So, yeah, I missed the same game parlay that one of the Dodgers play. So, push basically. So I'm gonna look at some of the college. There's a good college game tonight, football and baseball. Then we'll be ready for the weekend. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Get back with me. I'll see you soon. Probably Sunday sometime or other. Maybe really busy on Saturday. Weather's fantastic here in Huntington. Hope it's beautiful where you are. So have a great Friday evening. Stay healthy and safe.